Hi, my name is Angela Alvarenga, and I'm here with IdeateTV at the LA Art Expo. And I would like to tell you a little bit about Dan Eldon and his booth, his legacy. We're here with Kathy Eldon, his mother. Can you tell us a little bit about him?
Dan was an artist, he was an explorer, he was a sort of crazy philosopher. He was a son. He loved many people, many beautiful women, but he was somebody who really cared passionately about issues that were important to him. Issues around poverty, but not like poverty, but about people who needed help, so it wasn't a sort of like generalist. It was like, okay, over there that person needs some help, let's figure it out, let's go sort out the problem. So when he was about 19 years old, he took a group of 15 kids, high school kids, on safari across Africa to bring aid to a refugee camp in Malawi. On that trip was Christopher Nolan, the director of Dunkirk, who was also about 17 or 18 years old. When he was 21, he actually discovered that there was a terrible famine in Somalia, and he took photographs that initiated an Operation Restore Hope, which really saved the lives of millions of people. So his intention after that was to document what was happening in Somalia, and he stayed on in Somalia, sharing the story of what actually turned into a civil war, and that ultimately led to his death, tragically, at the age of 22. But we found 20 journals after he was killed that are the basis of this show that you see here at the LA Art Fair.
That is so impressive, and I just congratulate you for having raised such a beautiful son. I wanted to ask you, I see that he was a photojournalist, but did you know that he was also a collage artist as well?
Well, actually, Dan carried around journals, and you'll see a couple of the original journals in the cases here. And so he would be holding these journals. I thought maybe there were 5 or 6. I had no idea that there were 22 or 20 or 22 journals. So that was a big surprise to me. But he was never seen without a journal. He would toss them in the back of the Land Rover, but they were artifacts and layer upon layer, like an archaeological dig. I really urge you to look at them, and also we created them into a book called The Journey is the Destination, which is a collection of the collages, and that has now been the basis for a feature film produced by Kweku Mandela, Nelson Mandela's grandson, among others, which is on Netflix right now, and it's really about the energy of this young man. And it inspires us all to get off our backsides and get involved in the world in a whole different way.
That is so beautiful and so moving. I guess I wanted to ask you, having seen all of his journals, and what have you learned and what have you gained? Because he lived such a life so passionately, and he saw so much. What did you learn and gain from his journals and from this legacy that you now have? What have you learned from him?
I think we labeled it creative activism, that everybody has a spark within that you can use not only for yourself but also for others. We call it creative activism. We started an organization called Creative Visions, dedicated to creative activists who are using art, music, dance, drama, film, media for social impact. Check it out, creativevisions.org, to see how you can get involved. Check out daneldon.com to see more about Dan and buying his art. We would love to engage everyone around the belief that there's more to life than the mall.
Yes.
You can get involved, see a problem, seek a solution, connect with one another. The theme of this is connection is the solution, and I'm grateful to connect with you today and share Dan's story.
Okay. Thank you. We're here with Kathy Eldon with creativeactivism.org.
Creativevisions.org.
Creativevisions.org. And we're here with Kathy Eldon, the mother of Dan Eldon. Thank you so much.